Hello guys, this is Dizam and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be talking about 5 things to consider before getting into a relationship, and this will be the first episode of the 3 episodes that will be coming your way. You don't want to miss that, so stay tuned. Number one thing to consider before getting into a relationship is your values. You have to be aware of your moral and ethical belief. You have to understand your position on politics, religion, and family values to know your compatibility with your potential partner. I remember when I was single, a guy came to me and he was like, Lizzie, I want to get married to you. But this is my position. I also gave him my position too. And one of what he gave me was he was not going to leave his church. He was from a Catholic background, and me, I'm from a Pentecostal background. And I was like, how am I going to cope? He was so sincere with me. He told me, no, I'm not going to leave. Then I told him that, so I'm sorry, me too, I cannot leave my own, not like I cannot leave my church, but I cannot go into the Catholic family. I know we are serving the same God, but how will I start coping with everything you people are doing there? And we were so sincere with each other. At last the relationship did not work out, so everybody find their way. So you have to bring your value to the table. If it's someone you know that, yeah, I can ride with through the journey of life, your value should not be known after wedding. That is why we have so many divorce cases. Bring your value to the table, and the both of you should talk about it. It is very important. What is your take on politics, your take on family values, your take on religion? It is very important that you bring your values to the table and compare and contrast with your potential partner, so that after marriage it will not bring crisis. Number two is deal with your emotional baggage. Let me quickly read the definition of emotional baggage by Professor Sabrina Romanoff. Emotional baggage refers to unfinished emotional issues, stress of, pain, and difficulties we have experienced that continue to take up space in our minds and affect our present relationship. Now you have to deal with it. You don't have to take the feelings you had in your former relationship into your present relationship. You need to heal. If you were broken before, you just need to heal before entering into another relationship. If not, it is definitely going to take a turn on your next relationship and ruin it. So healing is very important. Number three is communication style. You have to understand your communication style. Are you assertive? Are you passive or aggressive? Knowing your communication style will help you communicate effectively with your partner, helping you to know your boundaries, helping you to know how to express yourself, and also how to set boundaries for yourself. Number four is goals and aspiration. It is important to know what you want out of life and future, and you also have to share it with your potential partner to ensure that your life's plan are compatible. For example, you are called into a full-time ministry, then you go ahead and marry somebody that clubs. That is two opposite way. It doesn't work like that. It means you people are not compatible. If you get married, you will just end up in frustration or end up in divorce. So it is very important. If you know you are called into a ministry or called to be a full-time minister, gospel minister, you will look for somebody that is aware of your calling and is ready to go along with you, not somebody that is in the opposite side. It is very important. If you don't want to end in frustration, then you have to know your goal and your aspiration before you take someone else's daughter or son with you. Number five is independence. Being self-sufficient and independent is very crucial for a healthy relationship. You have to understand your boundaries and know how much of it or how much of your self-worth you want to preserve. It is very important. A person with a healthy self-worth can attract high value people to them. So it is very important you protect your boundaries and you understand your self-worth. Number six is overall self-awareness. Knowing who you are, what you want, and what you need in a relationship can help you find a partner that is compatible with you, and it can also help you build a strong relationship. These questions should come to your mind when thinking of accepting anybody or thinking of entering into a relationship. Number one, is he or she responsible? Number two, is he or she going to support whatever you are doing? It could be business, it could be ministry, it could be whatever you find yourself doing. Is he or she able to support you? Number three, do you want an already made person or a starter? It is very important. Number four, is he or she a person that will be able to explore your potential, your God-given potential that he has given to you? Number five, who are his or her friends? Because when you see a friend of a person, definitely it will tell you who that person is. So this question should come to play whenever you are thinking of accepting anybody for a relationship. Very important. Number seven is involve the Holy Spirit. The Bible made us understand that the Holy Spirit will show us all things. There's nothing you go to God and pray that He cannot show you. The Holy Spirit will show you all things. See, you cannot finish knowing a person. It is not possible. Some people, they can just hide their characters so that they will get you. But when you involve God, when you involve the Holy Spirit, you ask the Holy Spirit before entering into the relationship. The Holy Spirit will tell you, this is who this person is, or this is who this person is. Or very important. My husband told me a story of a lady that got a marital proposal from a man. So she asked the man to give her time that she wants to pray about it. So in the midst of praying, she had a dream, and she saw that the man turned into a bottle of beer. And she woke up like, what's the meaning of this dream? She went to meet her pastor, and her pastor told her that the man is a drunk. You see? That was how she rejected the proposal of the man. If not for prayers now, she would have gone into the relationship and it would have been something else. And even me also, when I was single, a man came, then he was my classmate when I was doing a program in the university. He came and he told me, Lizzie, me, I like you, I want to get married to you. And I told him that, okay, just wait, let me go and pray about it because I don't do anything without seeking the face of God. He said, okay. So immediately I knelt down to pray about it. I heard the Holy Spirit say, don't go there. That place is a no-go area. I was like, I have not even started praying and the Holy Spirit is saying this thing. So I got up and I told the man that he should not be angry that the Holy Spirit is not accepting him. That was how we parted ways. Only for me to, one day I was scrolling through his DP, his stories on WhatsApp, and I saw the kind of person he was. I was like, oh, this is why the Holy Spirit is a no-go area. So it is very important. In fact, if you want to enjoy life as a whole, you need to seek direction from God. You need to always ask the Holy Spirit. The Bible made us understand that David, in the Bible, he will always make inquiry from God before doing anything. So it is very important, even in marriage, as marriage is one of the most sensitive issues in the world. It is something you don't want to joke with, so you need to involve God when considering having a relationship that will lead to marriage.